Hi, everyone. Today is Saturday, June the 4th, 2016. My name is Trina King. My father is Johnny King. His father is James Hebrew King. And this is my cousin Shamika.
Hi, I'm Shamika Edwards Smith. My mother is Brenda Hicks Edwards, and her mother was Mamie King Hicks.
Okay, so what we're going to do, you guys, is that we're going to talk about a few things that we, just want to talk about, family-related things. And we hope you guys can enjoy what we're about to share. So the first topic is basically about support, family support. Why do you feel that that is something that's important, Shamika, family support and giving support from one another?
Because everybody always say, at the end of the day, you can't depend on nobody, you can depend on your family. So with that being said, we need to try to support each other more.
Yeah.
I mean, a phone call, a text, anything.
Yes.
I love you, how's your day, hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
When people have functions, if you can make it, try to go.
Right.
Little things like that mean a lot to people.
Yeah.
I know it means a lot to me. If you invite me to something, if I can make it, I'm gonna come. If I can't, I'm gonna let you know I can't come.
Yes.
And why, or whatever the case may be. I just feel like that's where it started. Supporting one another lets you know, okay, well, I can depend on this person.
Yes.
Then, that's when other things arrive.
Yeah.
I call Trina. I know she'll come.
Right.
I don't know, or most of the time, after you invite somebody so many times, you ain't gonna do it no more because they'll never come or they'll never show up. So then you feel like, what's the point?
Right.
I just feel like, as a whole, we need to do better.
Right. And I agree with you on that. I think that we all should assess ourselves as individuals, and we understand if we're honest with ourselves, we understand if we're not, reaching out, as much or, supporting each other, things of that nature when we are invited to an event. It could be a graduation, it could be, a birthday party, whatever it is.
Right.
We're showing support by showing up,
Right.
Just being there. Constructive criticism. How do you feel when you hear those words, constructive criticism? If it was an opportunity for me, it was something that, and by the way, I love learning. So if it was a chance, if it was some situation that actually, that stood out, something that actually presented itself, and you felt the need to let me know about it in order for me to grow,
Right.
how would constructive criticism play in that?
I think with constructive criticism, a lot of people don't give it because they don't know how a person is gonna take it. Like with you, I feel like if it was anything wrong or anything I needed to tell you, I could.
You could talk to me.
Right. Because I get that, we like that, and I get that vibe from you, like, she'll take it, and, it won't be no hard feelings.
Right.
Some people are very sensitive to that.
That's true.
And you don't want to make nobody mad, because then they won't come around, or they won't talk to you no more. So a lot of people don't say, like, really what need to be said, or whatever the case may be. Like, you got to be open.
That is so key. What you said really makes a lot of sense. It's very profound, because I want to add to that and just say that sometimes we avoid constructive criticism because we want to avoid any potential conflict. And I agree with that.
Right.
I think that we should not be, against people in general, should not be against each other. As we talking about family, obviously, then we want to love each other and grow and support and be there for each other. We started talking in this video about family support.
Right.
So being able to give constructive criticism, I'm okay with that. Just talking and telling me something that would benefit me is something that I will receive, because I'm really big on growing and being a better person.
Right.
Personal development, personal improvement, development, and personal growth, woo, all day long. I love that. But there's a difference, though, between giving constructive criticism and just outright finding something wrong, being nitpicky, everything someone does.
Right.
There's something that you always find in fault. There's a difference, I believe.
Yeah. People, and that's something else. You gotta know the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're thinking you're giving constructive criticism, you got to be honest and fair. Like, is this really constructive,
right,
or am I really just being overly harsh, judgmental, and potentially rude.
Constructive is positive.
Yeah,
you know
I believe it is.
It's something that you feel like is gonna make somebody better.
Yeah, I think and I want to add to that by saying the tone of voice has a lot to do with that. The way your delivery, the way it is, the way your tone of voice has a lot to do with how you speak to someone, how that person, even though we can't control how a person receives it, but I think that the tone of voice actually helps the person receive it the way that you meant for them to receive it, is my point.
And I can honestly say I've been told that it's not what you say, it's
how you say it.
You know, and I may need constructive criticism on that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad about that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Somebody, if I did something wrong to you, if I said something wrong to you, please tell me.
Right.
And we're going to try to fix it.
We're going to try to fix it. Exactly. Because that's what it's all about. Family. We're working together.
Right.
You know what I mean? To bridge that gap. And, before there is a gap, hopefully. But if there is a little distance, then we want to make sure there's closure there. Exactly. Right? That's something that's very important.
Right.
And to that end, that's a good segue into the next topic, which is communication. Communication, effective communication, which I believe involves, it's that nonverbal communication, of course, being able to listen when someone is talking. If everyone is talking at the same time, then we're not being effective, because you're trying to make your point, I'm trying to make my point, we both are talking at the same time, then who's listening?
Right. Right. Nowadays I don't feel like it's a reason for communication to be,
a little
non-existent.
Yes.
Because it's so many ways to do it. Yeah, it's some people that don't like to talk on the phone. If you don't like to talk, text me.
Yes.
Some people that don't do computers and stuff like that. And there's some people that don't stay off of them. If you do social media, there's a lot of people that's on social media. Young people, older people.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that's what's in, really, basically.
Social media.
But then for the people that don't, text them. If not, go see them, or text one of their kids or niece, nephew. Let them know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get in touch with you. I just want to say, hey, how you doing? Have a nice day. How you been? You feeling okay?
Anything you need? Is there anything I could do? If you need anything, I'm a phone call away.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I feel like people just, as a whole, we just need to do better as far as reaching out and being
inclusive.
Right.
Yeah, we have to be inclusive.
We got to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like communication is the key. Once you start communicating, then that means you start supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means you feel comfortable giving and receiving
constructive criticism. That's that. Give me 5 on that.
All right.
Right? Exactly. And for me, when I receive constructive criticism, it helps me to be more effective communication wise. You know what I mean?
Right.
And especially when I know that the person I'm receiving it from is actually giving it to me out of love.
Right.
And it's not out of anything other than that.
Right.
So as we wrap this video up, how do you feel about those of us that may not know each other? Let's just say they're family members that are watching the video, and they may not know who we are. Obviously, one of the purposes of doing the video is so people can begin to know us and learn, even you guys that may not have a video recorded yet. We're going to be coming to a video recorder near you to get you on camera. But how would you add to how we might be able to get to know each other better?
Me and Trina was just sitting here, and our cousin Elsie Corner gave us a book, and it is filled with stuff. Our family is so big, and I feel like we do need to get to know each other. We have kids that's growing up. You don't want your kids with their family members, their cousins, and different stuff like that. Right. You don't want them dating each other. You need to get to know who your family is. Then that way you can prevent stuff like that. And not only that, just so you will know. It's good to know stuff like that. So I feel like the first step is getting to know each other. Once again, going back to social media, or if Trina, you don't know me, ask her who I am, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
And you just gotta be open to it.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. So guys, as we go on and end this video, we just want to let you guys know that, or let you family know that these videos are very important. You know, these are not the only way that we'll be communicating, but they are definitely one source of communication, just like the letters that we send out, which, by the way, we both are members of the communication subcommittee. And we, we actually have the content that, we compose the letters, if you will, mail those out. I believe in continuing to do that. You know what I mean? Facebook will be working on that and other things as a way of communicating, because there's various avenues for which to communicate, and we want to exercise as many as possible. So on that note, we love you guys. We look forward to meeting everyone. Those people that we don't know, we look forward to meeting you, family members, and just know that this is all good. I'm happy about it all.
Excited.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Ta-ta.
Adios.